Hi guys, it's Harvey again of House of Forex Zimbabwe and One Harvey Gold and Harvey FX as well. Um, I'm gonna try to give you a quick tutorial, follow up on my MT4 video explanation. I'm gonna try to explain a couple of features as fast as I can, and hopefully you get to join me again in my next video. Okay, so today we're looking at the market live on the 31st of July 2017. I'm using a demo account because I just wanna be able to fiddle around without being afraid of um, actually just putting a huge position by mistake. Anyway, so we'll start with looking at the left hand panel where my cursor is hovering. Okay, we said before that this is the market watch. And the market watch basically just shows you the symbols of the currencies, and it gives you the bid price and the ask price. The bid price is the price at which the particular instrument, in this case the Euro USD, is trading in real time. The ask price is is the bid price plus the spread. The spread is the number of hundredths of a cent or a percentage in points, normally called pips, percentage in points, um, that the broker uh, takes as commission for every trade you make. So if the if you have 2 pips, it means 200 yet 100 of a cent work as the broker's commission. So the bigger the spread usually means that the broker is anticipating the movement of that pair to be a little less volatile or a little more obvious, or the volumes are quite large in a particular direction, and in any case the broker reserves the right to tweak and fiddle with the spread as and when he desires based on his criteria. Okay, now uh, let's look at this panel here. This is where you execute orders. Okay, if you right click on the Euro USD, it says new order. Okay, so when you click on new order, this is what you get. It's you can sell by the market or buy the market, buy by the market, or you can actually put an order, a pending order, okay, based on your analysis of where you think the order will get to and continue or get to and reverse. Okay, we will have another video where we get to explain what a buy limit is, what a buy stop is, what a sell limit is, and what a sell stop is. Now, moving on, I've just shown you how to use this execution panel here, all right, and how to actually go on the symbol and right click and look for uh, new order, and then you have a different pop-up. So those are the two ways in which you can execute orders. This execution panel here is for orders being executed immediately at the current market price. Okay, what you have here is what you call the deal size or the lot size. The lot size here is 1, and for a micro account, this implies that every 1 pip movement commits $10 to the position. So in other words, if you move 100 pips, you would have gained or lost $8,000. So that's the implication of that. If you want to know, you can double click there and begin to change. I can put a 0. Okay, so that's not a 0. I can put a 0, 1, and a 0, 1 deal size simply means to every 1 pip movement in the price, or 1 percentage point movement in the price, or 100th of a cent. If you're looking at a currency with a 4 or 5 decimal um, uh, 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 significant figure, you're talking about committing $1 to every 1 percentage point or 1 pip. Okay, now moving forward, um, if we look at um, the panel up here, this panel here um, gives us a couple of options. I'm just going to use or show you the relevant ones I use. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with this right-handed arrow. This just brings this border of the page off the side of this edge. So if I click it like this, the graph goes back to the right. Okay, if I click it back, it takes it off, and I think most traders prefer looking at the charts when the charts have been shifted left a little. This, the one next to it, scrolls the chart to the end uh, um, on incoming tick, and this simply means that if I unhighlight it like that, and I use my keyboard arrow, the left keyboard arrow, I can actually move back without having the chart um, reordering itself. But the moment I click here, the chart goes back to the current movement in price. If I try again to use my left mouse button, when I let go, the chart simply goes back to the current price movement. Okay, the next panel here is an icon. The next icon here on this panel just simply rearranges uh, these windows of different currencies in a form of a clustered a clustered approach. So I'm just going to click on it, and then you get to see exactly what I mean. I'm clicking on it right now, and voila, there you go. You've got your pairs in a clustered. You've got 4 here, you've got 3 here, in a cascading style, or just a clustered style. If I press again, I could enlarge it to get back to GBP USD, and so forth. Now the magnifying glass with the negative sign, obviously, as you would have guessed, is just simply to shrink the the current chart so you can see better. Okay, and maybe even uh, get to see, okay, in general, how what's the price, what's happening, um, where could it be dropping to, and this obviously zooms in, gets you to see the price better, and so forth. Okay, now these next 3 icons here, they simply show you exactly um, what type of graph would you like to see. This is a line graph. I'm just going to click on it. So price can be represented by a line like that, or candlesticks, or bars. In my last video, you saw how you can configure bars to your own liking. Okay. Now, what the next tool that we have here is a crosshair. Now, the crosshair seems to be malfunctioning right now. The crosshair is supposed to show you, there we go, it's now functioning properly. It's supposed to show you the longitudinal and the vertical lines of where your cursor is, so you can see exactly where um, the day is, the date, the time, as well as the corresponding price at that particular moment. Now, one of the amazing features of a crosshair is you can count the number of candles by um, left clicking and holding and dragging. So if I were to count the number of candlesticks there, it's 28 candlesticks, and the number of percentage in points or pips is actually 51.2 pips. Okay, I'm gonna have to do another video to explain the rest of this panel, so please stay tuned in as we make our next video. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for getting tuned in. Ciao.